Are you a contractor or homeowner looking to improve the reliability of your home's electrical system? Our Eaton Certified Contractor Network, or ECCN, focuses on electrical safety, reliability, and efficiency solutions for today's modern homes.
If you're a homeowner or a contractor, there are many things you can do to make your home's electrical system more reliable. Whole home surge protection will protect your home against any electrical surge. So if you have an electrical storm, a lightning storm, something like that, it will protect your appliances, protect your television, any electronics from getting fried. Having things like a GFCI installed in your kitchen or in your bathroom where it's close to water will protect you and your family from an electrical shock. Things like this will make your home safer and more sound for you and your family.
Welcome to the Power Systems Experience Center, where we can show you live demonstrations of electrical systems. Today, we're going to show you 5 ways to improve the reliability of your home, and if you're a contractor, we will show you ways to build reliability into your designs. Let's get started. Number 1, be aware of the problems outside your home that can affect the power inside your home. You can't do anything to prevent these events, but knowing about them can put the power into your hands so you can make your home more reliable. You might not always think about the reliability of the power in your home, and that's actually a good thing. We are lucky enough to rarely have the power go out, but the reliability of the power in your home is more complicated than you might realize. Your electric power is coming from a power generation station that is hundreds or even thousands of miles away. That makes for a long travel distance, which ups the chances that something bad could happen along the way. For example, a tree falling on a nearby power line can knock out your power. Other problems come from animals interfering with equipment, like squirrels or birds getting into substations and causing faults. It happens more often than you would think. According to Duke Energy, through July of 2016, over 1,000 outages were caused by squirrels alone. Other things that can cause power outages are equipment failures, direct lightning strikes, and utility maintenance. Regional related issues include ice storms, wildfires, tornadoes, hurricanes, or overheating, which can cause power outages. Events outside of your home can affect your power reliability in 2 ways. They can simply cause you to lose power because there is a disruption, or they can damage equipment in your home that can cause a disruption and other damage. Educating yourself about things that you can't control is the #1 step to select the right solution for your home and improve your reliability. Now that we know about the outside world, let's get into the house and get to work. Number 2, apply surge protection to protect the electronic devices and appliances in your home from events occurring outside and sometimes even inside the home. There are 2 types of surge protection. One you have seen before, and one you may not have seen before. A lightning strike or utility equipment failure can cause a surge to come into your service panel. To protect your house, use a surge protector like this one. This device attaches to a breaker in your service panel and will prevent damage to the loads in your home. One thing to remember is that you want to trim the lead length as much as possible to make the device most effective. A surge breaker can be used if you don't have room for another 2-pole breaker in your panel. The second type of surge protection device is this, a surge strip. Not all power strips that look like this are surge protectors. Make sure before you buy a power strip that it has surge protection built in. Usually, it will have a light indicating that your loads are protected. Why would you want this surge protector plug when you already have one at your service panel? The answer is that surges can also come from inside the house, like a computer power supply failing. This energy will cause a local voltage rise that might not even make it to the panel surge protector in time before it can damage a nearby television. For this reason, having both panel and outlet surge protection is the most effective method. Surge protection is inexpensive insurance against high voltages that come from the utility or inside your home. The best time to add surge protection is now. Don't wait until it's too late and your TV blows up. Number 3, use backup power when the power goes out. There are many different types and sizes. Use a gasoline, propane, or natural gas powered generator. One thing to keep in mind is that a large generator will be able to support a larger portion of the loads in your house or even your whole home. Another option is to use a small uninterruptible power supply, or UPS, on more critical electronic loads. The UPS uses the utility power to keep a battery charged, and when the power goes out, it will switch over to the battery power and allow you to run your electronics for a few minutes to a few hours, depending on the size you choose. Why would you want both a generator and a UPS? This is a good question, and the answer is that the generator will not start fast enough to prevent the electronic equipment from losing power. If you have both, then while the UPS is providing power immediately after the outage, you will have enough time to connect the generator safely. A more advanced generator setup would start automatically and have an automatic transfer switch to open the connection to the utility. Make sure that you have a circuit setup that ensures you are disconnected from the utility when the generator is running so you don't backfeed power and put utility workers at risk. Also, when utility power comes back, it would destroy your generator and could cause a fire if not disconnected. The energy transition provides a unique opportunity for reliability. Solar energy coupled with battery energy storage is a great way to provide backup power in the case of an emergency. Battery energy storage is required for this because renewables are not reliable energy sources alone. The batteries support the solar power when there is cloud cover or no utility power available. Your home is now a microgrid that is generating and consuming its own power. Eaton's X-Storage device couples recycled Nissan Leaf batteries and the solar inverter into one package that can manage this microgrid setup. This is one of several solutions that combine storage and solar power for your home. Number 4, ensure that you have proper circuit protection devices installed at your electrical panel and outlets. Have you ever tripped a circuit breaker in your house? Most people just see this as a nuisance and will just reset the breaker. However, it tripped for a reason, and that reason was to protect the wires, the loads, and you. Circuit breakers are sized to limit current on a wire so that it doesn't heat up and cause a fire. For overload situations, the breaker should trip. For example, I recently got a 1700 watt air fryer and it tripped my 20 amp circuit breaker because of additional lighting on the circuit. This is a good thing because it prevented a potential overload and maybe even a fire. Always keep in mind circuit overload when a breaker is tripping. Another reason for a breaker to trip is called a short circuit or fault. This could be caused by faulty wiring, improper connections, or other reasons. This scenario could cause an extremely dangerous condition. Don't just reset the breaker if you don't know why it tripped. Other scenarios occur with arc fault interrupters and ground fault interrupters. Here is where people sometimes sacrifice safety for reliability. I know it's frustrating when a circuit breaker keeps tripping or a GFCI keeps tripping in the bathroom. There is an electrical reason for this behavior, and those devices are meant to keep you safe. Simply resetting it can lead to a more serious electrical problem and, more importantly, a safety issue. If you're not sure, then you should consult a licensed contractor because it may not have been installed correctly in the first place. Never replace an NEC-required AFCI or GFCI breaker or outlet with a standard breaker or outlet in the case of nuisance tripping. Number 5, upgrade outdated electrical equipment. It is often the reason for reliability issues and safety hazards. Stronger safety standards today are why we usually don't even have to think about what we plug into what outlet. Look around your house. Maybe there is a lamp or an old radio that gets very hot. These devices may have corroded electronics and conductors that could overheat and fail, which could trip a breaker or cause other electrical issues. Upgrading them is a good idea for continued reliability and safety of your electrical power system. Make sure you check that anything you buy is approved by UL. This ensures that it has been thoroughly tested for the application. Always have a licensed contractor install your electrical equipment so that you know it is done right and will operate as designed. Proper wiring practices when building or renovating a home can prevent reliability issues. For example, make sure to separate critical loads on their own circuits. Large appliances should have their own circuit. This could prevent circuit tripping, which could lead to a fridge losing power and spoiling all of your food. Start with larger circuits when possible to prevent overload tripping, like 20 amps instead of 15 amps. And finally, always follow the manufacturer's instructions to maintain your electrical equipment and loads. Good maintenance goes a long way towards reliability. These are a few ideas to get you started with electrical reliability in your home. Our Eaton certified contractors can show you lots of ways to help you design and build with a focus on reliability. If you want more information, contact us or your local Eaton representative to schedule a visit to one of Eaton's Power Systems Experience Centers today.